So what is going on, everybody? Today we're actually going to be talking about 20 different items from your expertise level that do not drop in the open world or the dark zone. Well, 3 of these are actually raid exclusive, so we'll actually talk about that, but the rest of them, there's no way for you guys to get them. Now what I'll do is I actually go through the rifles, assault rifles, marksman rifles, LMGs, SMGs, shotguns, pistols, and I'll also hit up the named gear items, because those items, there are a few that you cannot get from the open world. So before we get into this, we do want to say a quick thank you to our sponsor of this video, Advanced GG. They have been one of my sponsors for a long time, and recently they actually came out with this new hydration product, because what's great about this is it has no fillers, it's keto friendly, it's diabetic friendly, it has no sugar, so it's very straightforward. And what I like doing is I drink about a gallon a day. I put a scoop of this in there, and I'm telling you, it makes the water taste better, but this peach mango actually tastes amazing. If you guys want to try it out, use Skillz at checkout for 10% off your order, and let me know what you guys think about it if you guys do try this one out. So what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna start off with the rifle. So if we go down, the first rifle you might notice looks a lot like the Merciless. Well, it is the baby brother, the Ruthless. Now, the thing about the Ruthless, this was actually a pre-order item with the shotgun, the Lullaby. But the good thing about this is if you guys don't have them, you still can get them if you go over to your add-ons, and if you go over here to the deluxe pack, the Lullaby and the Ruthless are still purchasable. Ideally, it's really up to you. I just donated materials, but if you guys have one, just equip it. If you guys want to get one so you guys can complete your exotics, well, there you go. If we keep going down, you'll see, hey, look, we have one of the exotics that is from the raid. So the Ravenous only drops in the raid, and this is going to be the Iron Horse raid up here. So if you guys have been looking for the Ravenous or the Regulus, both of those do drop from the Iron Horse raid, and that's the only way for you to get them. You cannot get them any other way. They only drop from there. We head over to assault rifles, and well, you guys might have noticed there is the Eagle Bearer. Well, the Eagle Bearer is another raid exclusive, and this one only drops in the Operations Dark Hour raid. So if you guys have been looking at getting that one, well, you have to do the raid on normal. It doesn't work if you do it any other difficulty. It has to be on normal for you guys to get it. So just make sure if you guys are looking at getting that one, well, that is how you guys can get the Eagle Bearer, which you guys are seeing right here. You keep going down and you might notice the Savage Wolverine. Well, this is one that actually comes from your crafting table, right? It's at your crafting table. If you head here, you should see it. Now, if you don't see the blueprint, it's because you haven't done any of the specializations. So I'm gonna show you guys this once so we don't have to keep going back and forth. So if we head over to the firewall, you can see that you get the Savage Wolverine at level 4, and you get that blueprint so you can craft it. You craft 20 of them. Now you also get the ammo dump at level 2, but the crazy thing about this is the ammo dump levels up when you just level up the badge stuff, so you don't have to worry about crafting this one. We head over to the gunner class. You'll notice that you have the name LMG, and you also have the VedMed vest. Both of these are items that you'll see I mentioned in a few. One comes at level 2 and one comes at level 4, and the technician, the same thing, the motherly love gloves and the send off. So these 6 items, well, these 5 items, you will need to craft. You will need to do those steps to unlock them, and then you head over here, you click right here, and you see the Savage Wolverine, you see the LMG, and you keep going down, you see the send off, and that's how you guys get the Savage Wolverine. Now you also have the Shield Splinter. Now this one is by doing the DC Hunters. Now you have to do all of the DC Hunters for this to actually come up. Once you guys do get the keys, the 8 ivory keys, you head over here and you'll see a lockbox that unlocks and you get your first Shield Splinter. Now after that, you can talk to Miss Mendoza and she'll carry another one. Now there's only one marksman rifle, and it's this one right here, which you guys might have noticed looks very familiar. Well, this is actually the one that you use to get the Nemesis. So you actually use one of the parts to get the Nemesis if you look right here. Now, if you want this item to drop again, you need to make sure you put your Nemesis on another character. It can't be in your stash, it can't be on your character, it needs to be on a second or third character. Now the reason why is because you go down here and you need to do Tidal Basin. So you could do it on what difficulty you want, however you want to do it. But yeah, it's the one marksman rifle that you need to make sure that the Nemesis is not on you, so that way you're able to get it. And there's no other, all the rest of these marksman rifles, they will drop in the open world, so you do not have to worry about this at all. We head over to the LMGs, and there's actually 2 or 3, so we'll go through this one real quick. The one that comes from the gunner class is level 4, so this is one that doesn't drop. And then you might notice this one at the very bottom called the Stinger. Well, this was actually part of the Refer a Friend program, and the only way to get this is by doing that program. And if you didn't do it, well, the only way to do that is by upgrading with materials. So this is another LMG that once you guys get the blueprint, you guys can craft it. So you guys can head over here and you'll see it on mine. So if you guys don't have this, well, the only other way is to donate. But yeah, you can craft 20 of those and donate them. So that's what's cool about any of the ones you have to craft, any named items or named gear items. Only 20 times and you're done with it. If we do the SMGs and we keep going down, you'll probably notice an SMG that looks like the holiday one, right? Well, yep, you're right. It's called the Slayer. So we'll go right here. The Slayer SMG only drops during the holiday time frames. For the last 2 years, I believe it starts in December, runs till January. The Slayer will drop from the Loot Goblin, and that is how you guys can get this. Once you guys get it, you can equip it. I accidentally deleted mine, so you guys can see that I'm just donating materials to get it. So boom, boom, you know. Once I get this done, then I'll be done with it. We keep going down, and you'll notice this SMG, you probably don't have it if you haven't donated any materials, because this one doesn't drop in the open world. Well, it's been confirmed that it does drop under level 30. So if you have an under level 30 character, it will drop up until then. But after that, it doesn't drop. It doesn't drop at level 40. I guess there's no level 40 version of it. So that's just something that you'll have to donate. And that's what I ended up doing. I just donated materials to get this one. So the 45, the Slayer, both of these SMGs do not drop in the open world. We head over to the shotguns, and look what we have here. You might look, what is this Enforcer? This is a named shotgun, and this was actually a pre-order item for Warlords of New York. So if you did pre-order Warlords of New York, you had this. If you didn't, well, you're out of luck like me. That's what sucks about this one. You just have to donate materials. And once you donate it, well, there you guys go. You guys can have it. But this won't drop in the open world, so it's another one that you can't get. We have the Lullaby. I actually showed you this one. This is part of that add-on package. It was a pre-order item, but you can still get it now. If you don't want to do either one of those, just donate materials. We have the Send-Off, which was part of the specialization, those tasks that you have to do 1, 2, 3, 4. Once you do that, the Send-Off will become unlocked, and then you can use it, or you could just craft them, and this blueprint will be in your vendor. So just something for you to keep in mind. None of these drop in the open world. And we go down, and for pistols, we just have the exotic pistol, which is the Regulus, which is actually a quest item in the raid. So you have to do the raid and follow this quest for it. But yeah, this one doesn't drop in the open world. This is just something that you have to do, and you get it from the new raid Iron Horse. So yeah, those are all the weapons right there. Now we're gonna do the gear items pretty quick. We have the mask. The Chill Out mask was actually one that until about a couple weeks ago, it was actually dropping still. And it's actually the same as the little SMG that I showed you, the Slayer SMG. The Chill Out mask is a holiday item. So it comes around December, runs till about January. And that's when you guys can get it. So if you guys wanna wait till then, well, you can. If not, what you have to do is just donate materials and just slowly level up. And that's what I'm gonna probably do. I actually have one, so I'll probably make a build around it, run it. But I've been getting kind of lazy lately, and I've just been donating materials. The improvised items, you have the mask, the body, you have the holster, you have the knee pads, you have the gloves. All of those, you can craft them. So you go to your vendor and you just craft them, and voila, you guys can donate those. And it's weird, the improvised holster, even though they're not a named item or an exotic item, 20 of them will level it up. So that's just something for you guys to keep in mind. We head over to the body armor. You look what we have here, the Hunter Killer. Now, the Hunter Killer is actually one of those with the New York City Hunters that you have to complete to unlock. Once you complete, you can talk to Miss Mendoza. She'll show you some more Hunter Killers. You can buy them from her, donate 20 of them, or you can buy one and make a build around it and play with it. But yeah, that's one that you guys have to keep in mind. Improvised body armor, we already talked about. Another one that you can just kind of just craft and get over with. Now the vitamin vest, that is one that you will have to craft or make a build around. I don't really like the talent for it, so this is probably one that personally what I would do is I would just craft 20 of them, donate it, and get it out the way. But yeah, you guys can unlock this blueprint by doing the specializations task. So just make sure you guys do that. We head over to backpacks and we go down. You'll see that we do have the improvised backpack, and obviously that is just one that you can craft and donate there. We go over to the knee pads. So for the knee pads, we have the improvised knee pads, just like all the other pieces. You could just craft them and donate them. We go over to the holsters, same thing. There's an improvised holster, same thing I said before. Most of these, you just farm the pieces, you craft it and donate it. And then we have the gloves. So the gloves have the improvised gloves, and just like all the other improvised pieces, but look, it has the motherly love gloves, and these are another one that you craft. I think you get this at step 2. So you craft them and then you just donate the 20 of them and you're done with it. So yeah, those are your gear items, and those were your named gear items. So hopefully this helped you guys out, cleared the air. There are a ton of items that you're gonna have to just donate those materials, which kind of sucks for all of you new returning players or players who just didn't pre-order, like me with the Enforcer. So just keep that in mind. That is just something that you're going to have to do with this if you guys want to max out your expertise level. I'm close to 17. I'm excited for it. I still have a few more items to upgrade, and hopefully when I do, I'll hit that expertise 17. But that's gonna wrap up the video here, guys. I appreciate the support, appreciate the love. If you guys have any questions after watching this video, let me know in the comment section. If there's an item that I missed that doesn't drop in the open world, let me know. If one of these items somehow did drop in the open world for you, also let me know. We'll wrap it up here, guys. Appreciate the support, appreciate the love. I'll see you in the next one. Hey, Nothing But Skills out.